Hi guys, I'm back. And as you can see, I have a canvas that I washed everything off of. It was a canvas I was trying something different on, and it wasn't working, so I got frustrated with it and wiped it all off. So we're just going to do a real quick pour with all these leftover colors. I've got tons of colors over here, and I'm just going to pour them into a cup one by one. I'm going to try and do sort of, a layer on this side and a layer on that side, and see how that goes. We're going to start off with just some white in the bottom. And then we'll start just adding colors, one on one side, and then the other on the other side, until we are happy with the amount of paint we have in there. Sorry, I know you guys can't see this. Okay, let's pour some of that in there. If you just pour small amounts, you can kind of go back and forth between the two. It's kind of like my split cup, it just doesn't have the little divider in there. And this is a mixture of, I think, like 3 different brands of paint. So don't ask me what paint I'm using. It's just a bunch of different brands. Oops. I didn't realize it was coming out. Will it matter if it crosses over? Absolutely not. Oops. And there I poured it kind of hard. And it went straight down through the other colors. But it doesn't matter. I think this is going to end up being a super busy painting because these paints have been sitting here. I don't like to use paint that's been sitting for a while. I just feel like it doesn't give me a very good pour. But I hate to throw paint away, and I'm really not in the mood for doing any kind of little swipies today. So we're just going to go with the flow and use what's left here. Let's go with some more phthalo on that side. I don't think we've used any of this purple yet. Let's go with some more white. Carefully, slowly, carefully, slowly. Put some of that blue in there. And put the rest of this yellow, because it's such a bright, pretty, sunshiny, happy color. Let's go with some of this color. Now we've got plenty of paint on there, so just go ahead and put the rest of that on there. A little more phthalo. Alright, that's going to be it. Keep our fingers crossed that this does not turn into a really huge mess. Because that does and will happen. And that painting we did in the last video is so busy now. More cells came up and it's just super, super busy. But I can't show it to you yet because it's still wet. Drag it off the corners. Even though we've got plenty of paint, we probably really don't even need to worry about that. Let me get my trusty palette knife. Okay, you see some pretty veins. I love these veins. I'm probably going to lose them because they're right at the edge here. And those are really pretty. Just scrape all your paint off of there. Can't hurt. There we go. Okay, so We need a corner catcher. I do love my corner catchers, as you guys know. And we'll give it a quick torch. I like what's going on over there. It's pretty. And a quick burst of cell action there. Look at that. Pretty, pretty. There we go. Ooh, caterpillar cells, which I don't like. So, but that's okay because they're right on the edge there, and they're gonna come off anyway. All right, so let's figure out which. I don't really like this right there, so probably that's gonna go off that way. I like this. I don't like this cell right there though. You can't pick and choose. You got to just sort of go with the flow. So let's start with this corner. And it's going to run right over itself because I didn't wet down the entire canvas, but that's okay. Although I really kind of want to save a little bit of that. So let's put some paint down. There we go. There we go. Now it should just sort of happily flow like a ice flow instead of, whoo, don't go off that side. Get rid of that ugly cell that I didn't like. There we go. Took care of that one. Don't ever throw away leftovers. I mean, if you've got enough to do something with, do something with them. And I know I'm not wearing my gloves. I completely forgot. So hopefully you will not do what I do. You will do what I say. Wear your gloves, people. Wear your gloves. Let's go off this corner. Okay, now let's go off of this corner. We got a lot of paint on here, so I have a feeling we're going to be pouring a lot of paint off that last corner. Oops, we kind of missed that corner there. Let's get that real quick while we're here. There we go. Okay, now back to the center. We can always do more to that if we want to later. Okay. I think we're going to end up kind of going off this corner and then going back to the other corner. I don't know. It's got a lot going on, but it's still kind of cool looking. There we go. Save some of that blue in that corner for some good contrast. Really need to get rid of some of that pink out of there. So let's go off this side. Just because we've got so much paint on there. Really need to get rid of some of it. Okay, back to the center. This is an interesting painting. I'm kind of digging this one. It's kind of neat looking. There we go. It's very, I don't know, it's like almost like you have 1, 2, 3 different flip cups going on at the same time. I don't know, I think that one's pretty cool looking. Wipe my hands off. Another tip I forgot to tell you guys in the last video, always have a wet rag sitting here so that you can wipe your hands off. You know, you can, if you have gloves on, you can wipe your gloves off as well. And that way you're not spreading paint all over your studio or kitchen, as mine is. And if you don't like a corner, you can fix it. But I think we're going to leave it just as it is. I hate to torch it, because once we torch it, it's going to get super busy. So I think once I turn the video off, I'll probably just blow on it some to get rid of some of those air bubbles. But that's going to be it for that one. Alright, so these cells are going to continue to work. Some of the really teeny tiny cells are going to continue to grow a little bit. I like this one. It's neat. We got lucky this time with the leftovers. Sometimes I'm not quite so lucky. And some of you may not like this. It's really kind of strange. But I'm really liking this one. It's just, it's got so many different colors, and that pink is not quite so pink. It's mostly pink, but not quite. Okay, so I think we've gone around and showed you everything. Okay, so there's your pretty for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This one is just really strange to me, but I really like this one. I really, really like this one. The more I look at it, the more I like it. Yeah, so, you know, it doesn't matter whether you use 3 different colors, 4 different colors, or you use, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We use 9 colors plus white. And this is what we've got. And remember, this was sort of like a split cup. So that also has something to do with it being, I think, a little more interesting. So I may have to do those again. That is fun to do. So yeah, there's your pretty for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. A lot of these paints were the Arteza craft paints. So please check out the links below. Order you some of these craft paints. The lemon yellow is just a beautiful yellow. It's actually one of my favorite colors in the whole box, ironically. I'm not a big yellow person, but I really like that it's yellow. So order some of these Arteza craft paints. Use my link below, and that way I'll get a teeny tiny portion of your purchase. It's kind of like you're donating to my channel. And please watch the ads for me. I do get a tiny bit of ad revenue from you guys watching the ads all the way through. It's not much, but it does help to keep my channel going. Every penny that goes towards you purchasing paints from Arteza, to watching the ads for me, to donating to my PayPal channel, every bit of that goes straight back into the channel. So believe me when I say your donations in any form are very much appreciated. You guys are the only reason that I can continue to do this channel. A lot of people say that, but I mean, for me, it's 100% true. So thank you very much for that. And thank you so much for inviting me into your world. And please let me know how your paint pouring is going. I love to hear success stories, and I even enjoy the failures because, you know, hopefully we can figure out what's not going right for you, and we can get you on the right path. So drop me an email or a comment, and thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.